All right, guys, so the market has just opened. So we got in here right before the close because we could see we're getting a close above this recent structure. Now, when you look left, we have a very clean range up to our previous all-time high. And so this is a very logical trade. It makes a lot of sense to take this entry, right? Maybe we have to come back down a little bit, retrace into this recent support, make a bottom wick before we can keep pushing up. But again, when you look at the overall structure of this, obviously it's Bitcoin. We know all the news with the ETFs. We're in an uptrend. But recently, more importantly, we've been making really nice structure, right? We had after a big crash down after all-time high, we had a sharp impulse push back to the upside, came back down, established support, tested it, and we continue to have pushes to the upside with more support being established. You can see this being demonstrated all throughout here. And so, um, you know, big push up, pull back, big push up, pull back, and we keep stair stepping our way higher. So after we break this resistance here, right, and we look left, we have this clean candle range, and we're also breaking this resistance right at the 7:30 market open, right? Today's Friday. It's a recipe for a really great trade. So anyway, and so obviously our stop loss is going to be underneath the recent candle wick that we entered on. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense. Just a really simple entry, really simple approach to this, right? I always try to keep things very simple, right? So anyway, you can see we're pushing up nicely now. We're going to see what this trade does here. All right, guys, you can see we have reached our target here. We are just targeting all previous all-time highs, which we have pushed straight through, which is great. So we have reached our target, and of course, like I love to do, I am holding on to a small amount, but I did close the majority of my trade, and we are really, really, really pushing through a new all-time high. So that's good. You know, with something, an asset like this, you know, we're in such a strong uptrend. It's always a good idea to you know, when you get a good long position, a good long trade, hold on to a little bit of it in case you have, you know, moves like this. But again, the trade itself was really simple because obviously we know with Bitcoin we're in a massive uptrend. We have been for a long time, um, really, really trading really hard, right? And you know, here we had all-time highs that we basically rejected really harshly, and then we slowly started to stair step our way to the upside. We built really great structure, and then here, you know, we have this clean candle structure up to all-time highs. We have nice resistance right here. This candle closes right at the market open. This candle closes just above the resistance, and so we get a really nice, basically zero drawdown, risk-free trade. And now you can see we're really pumping really hard. So yeah, just a really, really simple trade, a really simple structure. And, you know, we're going to have a lot more of these kinds of setups, I'm sure, in the next coming months to maybe even a year. So yeah, really simple structure. It's just about getting in and going where the volume is, right? And so that's what we did today.